But if I was going to guess this one,
I'm not going to do it.
I'd guess it's 15 years old.
Whoa. Dad.
And a bourbon.
My hat goes off to you, sir.
It should.
I think you're correct. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And welcome to which 15-year whiskey is the best?
So, blind pour.
Blind pour. My beautiful fiance, game show woman extraordinaire, soft camera, poured these up for us. We have a Buckner's 15, a Calumet 15, Remus Gatsby 15 years old. This is a George C. Stagg from 2023, 15 years, 3 months, I believe, and good old Russell's 15. And just like our best 10-year bourbon, we're trying to figure out.
Not lined up here in the order of the pours.
We just like to display the bottles for you.
Yeah.
So we're going to tackle each and every single one of these. We're going to do our best to tell you which one is best. You ready for this?
I'm ready for anything.
All right.
Anything. This is like 47 pours so far today. It's just now 2:19 p.m. Eastern time.
It's not that many pours.
Okay, 27?
Probably more accurate.
But this is what we do for you.
Yeah, we suffer through all these horrific bourbons on this table that we have to try right now.
Yeah. All just to get you to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit that thumbs up like.
Leave us a comment because we'd love to talk to you.
Yeah. What's your favorite 15-year? And we'd like to hear from your friends as well.
Okay.
Close enough.
One of these days, I'll point to you after I say the comment thing, and you'll get it right.
Not going to happen. Because I do it on
purpose.
I'm just ornery like that. I'm married.
Well, get ready, honey. You know what's coming. She's so excited about it.
Not much.
I don't want to go down the path of trying to guess anything because I feel like we fall into that a little too much and we should probably stop. But
if I was going to guess this one,
I'm not going to do it.
I guess it's 15 years old.
Whoa. Dad.
And a bourbon.
My hat goes off to you, sir.
It should.
I think you're correct.
Keep your goodies to yourself over there, will you?
Little muted on the nose. Did you get them?
Cooties.
No, I thought you were getting the gnats.
A little bit spicy.
Yeah, a little spice. A little fruitiness that I can't quite place. Give it a twirl. And then immediately when you finish twirling, just...
I'm getting more floral.
There is. That's
the overpowering thing to me. That and the spice.
Maybe just a little hint of fruit.
It might be there.
I can't quite place it.
Might be a little oak in there too.
Whoa. Well, after 15 years, I sure hope so. Let's sip our first glass, shall we? There's a little something.
There's some spice there.
Something going on.
There's more spice than there is oak.
Yeah. And there is a little fruit.
Yes, there is. There's a little... I don't think I've ever picked this up on anything. There's a little pineapple in there.
We did say that on this 1792 Ridgemont Reserve, the first time we did it. That's like our first 7 or 8 videos we ever did.
There is, I'm getting a little pineapple on that.
Tastes a little like Buffalo Tracy. That oak and spice, like right off the bat. Which this is a buff turkey. Which I've been told by many of our commenters after I looked at the bottle and got the information from them that this is a buff turkey Augusta 15. And it's darn good. So we actually have 2 buff turkey or Buffalo Trace distillates.
Yeah, you can't go buff turkey on that one. That's just buff.
Yeah. And then we have a turkey.
Yes.
We have a buff and a turkey and a buff turkey.
And a Barton.
Ooh. And an MGP.
Ooh.
That
nose is like 2 levels above A.
Man.
Let's taste it.
We got to talk about what we're smelling first. Jesus Christ, old man.
I just did.
Not enough. I swear to God, it's like the last 3 times we've tried to film. He's like,
let's drink.
All right. Bottoms the hell up.
What are we here for?
To smell and taste.
That is sweet.
It is. The sweetness that's coming off of it is not like overpowering or anything like that. It's milder.
It's a little brown sugary caramel.
I'd say there's a little fruit in this one too.
Yeah, I would agree. There's a little fruit here, more of a cherry.
I could get there. Stone
Can we
fruit.
drink now?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Gosh.
Ooh, definitely fruit.
Ooh. Ooh, wow, lots of flavor.
I think I know where that one is.
I think we got front loaded here on flavor.
I think I know where that one is.
Those are pretty similar. Those are pretty similar.
I got to tell you now, if Gatsby wins this,
honestly, if Calumet or Gatsby win this over the other 3, something's wrong with us. Flies on your hand, Dad. No! Finally, we had the fly in killing distance and landed on your finger.
never felt it.
Dang it. A fly got in here this morning, and we've been trying to kill it for the last 4.5 hours.
I'll turn the split unit down to about 48.
But that will kill it.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a hoodie. Not as sweet, more oak on this nose.
I'm getting more earthy on this one.
Yeah, definitely.
A little touch of floral.
A little tobacco.
Yeah, go there. A little leatherish.
Mm-hmm. No fruit to speak of on the nose. Fairly sophisticated. Kind of smells like a little like a cigar.
Yeah, I could get there.
Cigars had oak in it.
It's a good idea tonight.
All right, let's give her a go.
A lot of spice.
Yeah, pretty tannic as well.
A lot of spice.
Pretty tannic. There's a little sweetness on the back end there.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a little weird. All right, let's see what
I'm just writing down what I think.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a little fresher, a little fruitier.
Yeah. I have a feeling these are going to perform better.
I think they are too.
Now that they're 100% blind.
Well, and they're opened.
Yeah. We have not touched these in 2 months.
At least, yeah.
2 months or
well,
more.
maybe the Calumet 15 has been more recent than that.
For you, not for me. The last time I had these is when we did the verses, and that was in April, and it is almost June.
Well, it's still 2 months.
Yeah, well, ish. A lot of oak on the nose, a little vanilla, quite a bit of cinnamon,
Touch of honey.
little pepper. Yeah, maybe honey over vanilla.
So it goes on palate.
Palate's not necessarily following through with a ton. I disagree with what you just wrote down there.
It's okay.
Very oaky. And honestly, not a ton left to it.
I get a little floral note on the palate. It's tannic, oaky. There's a spice there, but I think it's more the oak than it is a true spice.
It's really oaky on that one. Talking about oak.
I get a little more freshness here. It's oak, but I get a little more.
Get like a little bit of a hay.
Yeah, like a fresh cut.
Which, if I remember correctly, we got that on the Calumet 15 when we did the verses.
I'm with you. I get a hay here for sure. Like fresh cut grass, fresh cut. And I've cut grass 4 days in a row.
This is oddly specific, but it's reminding me of a very particular moment in my life when my, at the time, my uncle, I guess he's no longer my uncle now, took me into his cow pasture, and they were fresh baled hay was out in the fields.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting that kind of...
Get a little manure note on it too?
Thank God, no. Because I did step in a cow patty that day, and I was wearing flip-flops. And the flip-flop may not have come back with my foot after my step. If you guys have never been out on a farm, it's an experience, and I highly recommend it.
Hey.
You learn a lot about the work that goes into getting food to your table.
There you go. There is nothing wrong with knowing where your beef comes from. Pork, chicken.
And appreciating the work it takes to get it there.
Wow. There's an ethanol in this as I swirled it heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little bit of spice on the nose, not terrible though.
Wow, there's more sweet there than I expected.
A little bit, yeah. There's some vanilla.
Yeah.
Not a ton of it though.
But it's oak spice.
Yeah.
A little bit tannic.
Mm-hmm. We're going to take a short break. We're going to visit these with a drop of water in them, and then we're going to get back to you with the results.
Coming right back.
6.5 hours later.
All right, guys. The results are in, and we are almost in lockstep.
My God. I'm right.
So, Dad, our fifth place, we both agree, is D.
D. Yes.
It's
and we both believe that is Gatsby.
Yes. It's a little tannic, missing. It does have more sweetness if this is Gatsby.
It's not a terrible pour.
No, none of these are bad.
But quite honestly, when you look at them from a retail standpoint, I mean, this one is the cheapest.
That's the best value.
Yes. This one is second.
This would be... No. This is second. At MSRP, this is second.
Yeah, that would be second. Yeah.
This is third. This is fourth. This is fifth.
Yeah.
So, our A is fourth place for both of us.
Agree. Yeah. And
we flip-flop third and second. So for Dad, second is E, and third is B. And for me, third is E, and second is B.
We both believe that A is Calumet.
Yes.
And I thought it was Calumet on the first pass through.
Yeah. I came around to his way of thinking.
And you thought A was Russell's on the first pass through.
It was fruitier the first time.
So
and then, so our B and E's are flipped. Dad has E above B. I have B above E.
Yep.
And then we both agree that C is at first. And we both think that C is Stagg.
Yes.
We both think B is Buckner's.
Yes.
We both think that E is Russell's 15.
Yeah.
So let's take the bottles off the table. And I will check
the tape.
The tape. And I can't wait to be embarrassed. Because...
Fifth place. He's embarrassed.
Megan's flipping us off camera here. So, in last place...
Gatsby.
And that is what we thought it was.
Yes.
So we are correct.
No.
Yeah, on D, last place.
D was last place.
Yes, which is Gatsby.
Okay.
We're good.
Gotcha.
We're good there.
Okay.
All is well.
I'll just follow along with you.
A, this one's slightly embarrassing, is the Buckner's, the buff turkey.
Wow. Yeah,
it was much.
We both had that one as Calumet.
It was much, much better the first time.
Mm-hmm.
It lost a lot of the fruitiness on the second pass. I'm going to do my order because it's
That's
easier
fine.
for me to remember. In third place is Russell's.
Okay.
In second place,
Calumet.
and in first place for both of us, is George T. Stagg. What a showing by the Calumet.
Yes, very much so. Very much
Huge
so.
uptick. My opinion of it has changed vastly.
The only one that's really that odd for me is Buckner's. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
15.
surprised at that because I think one of us rated it an A+.
Yeah.
And that's not going to change what we do at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Our single bottle review is
Honestly,
our
now I want to
standard.
run 15 against 8.
Oh, and the Calumet?
No,
Yeah.
the Buckner's.
Oh. We have 10 due. We can do all three of them.
No. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
do all-
true.
we
We'll
could do all three
of them. Yeah.
So, I am not surprised to see Gatsby in last because, in all truthfulness, it's not worth the money.
No. And when you compare them all, it is third in price. Retail. It is third in price.
So, most expensive, second most
Mhm.
expensive, third most expensive.
I think this is probably
These are
second.
really similar.
Yeah.
These are like retail for both of
I think
these.
250, 225 is where I think those are.
I think they're
from a
both
retail
250. I could be wrong. And then this is your best value on the table
Without a doubt.
by far for like $120.
Yeah.
And then if you can get this at MSRP, obviously I don't need to tell you about George T. Stagg.
Right.
Everybody knows about George T.
And
Stagg.
what year is that one?
2023.
Yeah.
So that's 15 years, 3 months, I believe.
Yeah.
So, wow. Not surprised to see Stagg in first. Very surprised to see Calumet in second. That is very interesting. Did not expect that. But that is why you do blinds.
That's right.
That is the whole point of a blind. And Dad is going to mix all these up and he's going to probably take a sip. And I'll take a sip from his glass. I'm going to assume it's fairly oaky.
Yes.
I'm going to assume it's
First thing on the nose.
a nice bit of spice. I'm going to say there's probably some great cherry sweetness.
Are you in my head?
I might be.
Get out of my head.
And I'd say there's a little bit of a earthy tone to it on the back end.
It's freaky. And it's Saturday, not Freaky Friday.
I'm excited to try because I bet it's pretty darn good. I'm going to guess before Dad says anything or I try it that the oakiness is pretty prominent right off the bat and then starts to take a backseat to some fruit sweetness. There's a little bit of like a caramel, butterscotch, brown sugar sweetness in there.
Oak, spice, little sweetness, little brown sugar, and fruit. In order.
I did say oak would come first
Mm-hmm.
and then take a backseat.
But it comes back in. It comes back in.
It does on the finish. Not a bad blend.
No. Nope.
Not as good as these three by themselves.
Yeah.
Or four by themselves. But, guys, the best 15-year-old bourbon,
George T. Stagg.
and these range from 15 to 17 years old typically.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 2024 is like 16 and 6 months. I think on average they lean towards 16 years. But this is the 2023, and that is 15 years.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
With it.
So everybody, thanks so much for hanging out here with us today. We appreciate every single one of you subscribing, liking, commenting, and watching.
And subscribe, and we will send you this.
I know that
The
we'll
rating?
sign it. Yeah,
Yes.
it's worth so much money. You have no idea.
Yep.
You have no idea.
We'll title it and sign it. So,
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out here with us today.
and as always, like a great bourbon, our videos get better with time.
And please take care of yourselves.